Okay, I'm ending the trip in Thanh Market because there's nothing else to do. Over the last few days, it's all family visits. So decided to come out and walk in the blazing heat and take around some sights and sounds of Thanh Market. So I haven't been here in the last 5 years, and it's definitely a lot quieter than 5 years ago. There's still a lot of stall holders here, but I don't think business is as brisk as like 5 years ago, which was pre-COVID. So anyway, this is Thanh Market, so taking some sounds and sights of Thanh Market. It's definitely not as hustling as before, but still, you can still buy a lot of stuff. So let's see if we can get any good bargains today, although I don't think I'm going to be buying anything. So the market is separate into several parts. On one end they have like the souvenirs and like the lacquerware, and on the other end they have like a bunch of like foods that you can buy. They have a lot of authentic Vietnamese food. I think I see a lot of locals eating there as well, but I've already had my breakfast, so I wouldn't be eating. So I'll show you guys the food section right now. So I've got out of Thanh Market, so that's Thanh Market in Vietnamese, Cho Ben Thanh, and I'm actually heading to the next destination, which will be a Indian temple in Ho Chi Minh City. So enough of the market, because every 2 meters or so there'll be someone hassling you to buy something, or they'll tap you on the shoulder asking you to buy something. So it gets a little bit annoying, and I'm not a big fan of people intruding my personal space. So yep, got out there and I'm heading towards Saigon Centre, and just beside Saigon Centre there's actually a Hindu temple which I want to go to visit again, because I've been there a couple of years ago, and yeah, I just want to revisit the temple to just say some prayers. So it's only about a 5-minute walk from Thanh Market to this shopping center here called Saigon Centre. And Saigon Centre actually houses departmental stores like Takashimaya. There's other clothing brand like Uniqlo, there's Starbucks, there's all kinds of cafes and eateries that you will find around Southeast Asia, or in fact Asia. And just opposite Saigon Centre is a very historical Hindu temple right here. And I think I have been to this temple maybe 5-6 years ago, but at that time I wasn't a vlogger or anything, so I didn't get it on video. So today I'm gonna get it on video and take you guys along. So for those of you guys who don't know, I may be ethnically Chinese, but my religion is actually Hinduism. So yeah, when I pass a Hindu temple anywhere else in the world, I actually go in and try to pay my respects or venerate the deity of the temple. So let's go in and check it out. See that they have a lot of the major deities portraits that are hung up on the walls, and the tiles and everything are probably imported from India, probably about 100 years ago. And as you can see here, they also have a depiction of Lord Vishnu, and they have a very interesting deity here. So this deity is Lord Ayyappan, and he's a deity from Kerala province in southern India, and it's quite rare to see like Ayyappan temples overseas. So obviously this is a Murugan temple, but because of the lack of Hindu temples in Vietnam, most of the Hindu temples here actually incorporate every other deity within the temple. So if you go to India, most of the times it's one principal deity per temple, but because in Vietnam, like as mentioned, because there's a lack of Hindu temples, so I think like every single temple has to cater to multiple deities. So it's very interesting to take a walk around here, and I'm going into the main shrine in a bit after walking one round of the temple. So it's a very nice, pretty big temple. and it's in a prime area in Ho Chi Minh. So definitely this land have some historical significance, because if it was a commercial land, it would probably be redeveloped already. So as mentioned, this is a Murugan temple, or Lord Murugan temple, and you can see the deity is of course in the main altar inside. And with all Hindu temples, right, you will notice that there's normally like an animal figure in the front, and this is the peacock, which is actually the vehicle associated to Lord Murugan. So it's very, very beautiful. And down here you can see is the holy ash that you can actually dip, put it on your forehead, and you must use your right hand, yeah. And I think it's the fourth finger, yeah. If I didn't remember wrongly, it's the fourth finger. Don't use your left hand to take any of this ash, yeah. It's seen as disrespectful. So yeah, this is a very nice temple. I've already said some prayers, and I'm ready to move off to the next location. So come along. Okay, so before continuing my journey, I'm gonna visit another 2 more destinations before I head back to Singapore. I'm here in Saigon Centre at a cafe called Cafe Runam, and I've got wang noodles and a pea flower drink. So this is it. Okay, so it's a pretty upmarket restaurant in Saigon Centre, but the noodles only cost about 150,000 dong, which is about 15 Sing dollars, or about maybe just over $10 US. However, the drink is also about the same price. This is at like 140, which is about 10, again about just under 10 Sing dollars, and about maybe 7 to 8 US dollars. So I'm gonna have a taste test right now and see how this upscale market in Saigon Centre tastes. Okay, so I'm gonna introduce you the noodle first. They have this very interesting ingredient called the undeveloped eggs, and I think it's only available in like Southeast Asian countries. So what this is it's actually an egg that is found within the chicken, and it's not developed into an egg yet, which means the hen hasn't laid the egg yet, but it was like inside the body of the chicken, if that makes sense, right? And somehow they will squeeze it out and they will sell it in wet markets, and this is how it looks like. So let me just do a taste test. Yeah, it does taste like egg yolk, but it's a little bit more tender and less powdery than egg yolk, so that's really good. And this wang noodle is actually made out of curry, like a curry sauce, and an egg noodle. So let me just do a taste test on the egg noodle as well. So apparently it's described as a curry sauce, but there's really nothing spicy about it. So I'm gonna add some chili in it and make it a little bit more spicy. Okay, with the chilies added, I'm gonna do another taste test. Hopefully it's a bit more spicy than it was before, because it didn't have any punch at all, and it's being described as curry. So let's go again. So chili is really probably made for like Westerners. It has no punch at all. So okay, let me just describe what other ingredients they put into this dish. It also contains chicken gizzard. This is like a chicken liver, or like some part of a liver, I guess. And slightly crunchy. And yep, you would expect what it is to taste like. It's just the innards of chicken. And other than that, they have like some chicken meat. It's definitely Vietnamese local chicken, because it's a lot tougher than farm chicken, which is a lot tender. And they have like a biscuit, like a rice biscuit as well. Yeah, it is really, really authentic and local. So it also comes with a bunch of vegetables, which I don't really put into my noodles. I can just put a bit, but yeah, I'm not a big fan of like the herbs. Oh, there's more chili here. I'm definitely gonna go for the chili. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of the noodles and give you guys a taste review of the drinks once I'm done with these noodles. So I'm done with the lunch and I'm gonna taste test the drink right now. It's a blue pea flower drink. I'm just gonna mix it up a little bit first before I drink it. So it looks really nice, like the violet to the blue. Taste-wise, it's just a soda. I think they put some passion fruit in it as well, or some lychee. But it's not really that special. It just looks really cool on the menu, so I ordered it. But I'll just give it a 5 out of 10 because it tastes like an average soda. So yeah, this is my lunch for today. It cost me about 20 Sing dollars or about 15 US dollars. Okay, leaving Saigon Centre behind me now after that very light lunch, and I'm heading to my next destination. So just for you guys information, Ho Chi Minh has actually 200 bridges because the Saigon River actually divides the city right smack down the middle. And Ho Chi Minh is a very big city that houses 10 million people, so they need like 200 bridges to facilitate the bloodline of the economy here. So I'm gonna go to the first bridge today, which is the Moong Bridge, constructed in the 1800s by the French, and this is perhaps one of the oldest bridges in Ho Chi Minh City. So it's only about a 600-meter walk from Saigon Centre. So in the blazing heat, I'm going to head towards the Moong Bridge and check it out. So after a short walk from Saigon Centre, about 10 minutes, I've arrived at the Moong Bridge, which is behind me. So it is in its distinctive, I would say, somewhat Tiffany turquoise green in color, and it crosses from District 1, which is where I'm standing, to District 4 onto the other side of the bridge. And it actually helps you cross this, I think it's called the Ban Ne River. So Moong Bridge, or Ka Mong, is actually in Vietnamese, and it means rainbow bridge, but I don't think it has any rainbow colors at all. So nothing much is happening here on a Sunday today, but there are some people below the bridge fishing. Maybe I'll just pop by and just say hi to them. Okay, so that was pretty interesting. 5-6 of the fishermen there, and using crickets from like an aquarium shop to try and catch some catfish. So yep, I had some B-roll of the catfish. And catfish is a fish that is really hard to cook and really hard to eat because it contains a lot of bones. So it takes a special skill to actually deep fry it so that the bones are edible as well. And honestly, it doesn't taste that good, but I guess they're doing it more as a hobby. So yeah, nice Sunday afternoon. It's really hot. They are just hiding below the bridge and trying their luck at catching some catfish. So let's go on to the bridge itself and see what this bridge brings. Okay, so it seems the bridge is close to traffic and it's now occupied by like Instagrammers. So young people trying to get a good photo. Hello. And yeah, so it has become an Instagram spot. I don't think it serves any purpose anymore. Oh, the river actually looks kind of dirty. So at this end of the river, I guess they have barricaded this area up to sort of stop the trash from flowing further downstream. And yeah, so that's District 1 and here is District 4. And let's see. And the Instagrammers are still saying hi. Friendly Vietnamese youth. And yep, there are more trash located on this side of the river. And yeah, so I guess that's like the new generation of like Vietnamese Gen Zs and like Gen As. They're really fun-loving and they're quite open to being on social media as opposed to the older generation. Every time I point a camera at the older generation, they would like flip their heads, or they would probably wear a mask to hide themselves. So okay, so this is it. This is pretty much the Mong River, and I think there's some graffiti towards the end of the river, I mean of the bridge. Yep, so a lot of street culture here as well. And yep, so I'm now on the District 4 side, and yep, this is the view of District 4 on a Sunday afternoon. That's pretty much it. Okay, so for my next destination, I'll be going to another more modern bridge. It's called the 210 Bridge, and I hope to cross the bridge on this motorbike so that I can see some of the views. From where I was, it only costs about $3 or less than $3, like $1.50 to get there. So I'll take you guys along the way of this motorbike ride as well. Okay, so the motorbike has brought me to where my Airbnb was. I just want to show you guys where I was putting up during the last couple of days. I didn't do many videos, but we were staying in this area here. It's the Saigon Centre Park area, and a 3-bedroom apartment here cost us about $500 for 3 nights. But there were about 3 families staying there. My wife's and my in-laws and everybody was there. So it's actually really near this bridge that I want to go to. It's called the 210 Bridge, and it was commissioned in about 2008. And this one here also connects like the 2 cities between the Saigon River. So I've told the motorbike that I will give him a tip, and he has agreed to bring me on this bridge so that I can take a video on top of the bridge. Okay, so that's the bridge over there, and we're now going to cross the bridge via motorbike first. And after I dismount, I'll probably want to look for a footpath to take my time and explore this little bridge as well. So as you guys can see from my travel vlogs, I'm quite a bridge person. And yep, we're going on the bridge right now. Okay, so that was really fun getting my hair messed up with that motorbike helmet. And right now I'm just gonna head back towards the bridge area, because I saw some guys actually riding a bicycle over the bridge, so I believe there's a footpath as well. So let me just go and take a look if there's a footpath to cross the bridge. Okay, so right now I'm just going free and easy. It was fun, it was really fun. That motorbike ride was really fun. The initial fee was like $3 to the first destination, but I gave the guy an extra 100,000 dong, which is something like about $6-7 Sing dollars, or about $5 US, and he took me to like a huge round across 2 bridges. And yeah, I think he enjoyed it as well, because he probably never encountered a customer like that before. So alright, I'm just gonna head straight and see what this road brings. Okay, so it's really crazy right now. I'm on the Google Maps and it doesn't show a bridge in front of me, but there is a bridge indeed right here. So I have no idea where this bridge came from, but yes, I have found the stairs where it leads up to the bridge, so I can walk to the other side as to do this little vlog. And right here is pretty cool. You can see there are some ladies on the bridge taking photos. There's some dudes here doing some more fishing. I guess that's a pretty popular activity. And there's some guys there doing some skating. So let's see if we can go interact with anyone. Yeah, it's a pretty cool bridge. And let me just do a small little exploration of this place. Okay, so if you guys can see in the background, there is one particular skyscraper that is extremely tall. It is actually called the Landmark 81, and it's 81 or 83 stories, I can't remember. And our Airbnb was an apartment that was directly opposite it, so it was kind of like a luxury apartment. but it was very cheap, right? It's just 500 US for like 3 nights, and it has 3 bedrooms, so we had like 3 families staying there, so it was actually very economical to get a 3-bedroom apartment. And apparently on this 81-story skyscraper, you can actually eat pho that costs like $100. So you're paying more for the views and the ambience, not so much for the noodles. But I didn't try it out because $100 for a bowl of noodles is just too much for me. Anyway, yep, that was where we stayed, and I'm gonna attempt to walk across the bridge in a while. Okay, so I found it. So basically from this path that I was on, I took this stairs up, and right now I'm at the top of the bridge. So it's the bridge that's not on Google Maps, and it's the bridge that I wanted to go to. So I kind of pointed it out to the motorcycle taxi, and yeah, brought me all the way here, and you can enjoy these views from the bridge. And okay, I'm just gonna walk past this bridge back to the other side of the city. So I didn't really map out where I am, but yeah, let's go. Okay, so I'm at the halfway mark right now, and you can even see the views much clearer from here. So yep, is it a worth it walk? Definitely. So if you are in Saigon or Ho Chi Minh, it's advisable you guys actually just roam around. I actually just started at District 1, as you can see from the vlog, everything was very near each other. It was about a 5-10 minute walk to each different destination. And when you can't reach the destination in 5-10 minutes, what you can do is you can just hop on a motorbike taxi via the Grab app, and you can just basically get the motorbike guy to just send you to wherever you want. So yep, it's a lovely Sunday today. There's a couple of people behind on the bridge as well, and some of them have actually commuted via their own motorbikes. And in Vietnam, anything goes, so they just stopped at the side of the bridge, which you probably can't do in many other parts of the world. And they just took some selfies before they actually went on their way again. So it's a lovely day, and yeah, I think I'm gonna head back after this. So just gonna explore a little bit more before I probably grab a drink and head back to my in-laws' place, take a shower, and then head to the airport. Okay, I'm at the end of the bridge, and apparently this side of the city has a lot less development than, say, the other side of the city. So I might just end the vlog here and take a motorbike taxi back to my in-laws' place and say goodbye to this very magnificent bridge. And yeah, that's all from me from Ho Chi Minh. I'm so sorry I didn't vlog the last few couple of days because it was all mostly family visits at their residence, and I tried vlogging within the residence to show, to try and show the world how different houses in Vietnam looks like. But I thought it was quite boring, and I didn't edit those videos. So yep, I'm going back to Singapore. I'll be working for a month. I'll be taking a month off traveling, and I'll probably start traveling again in August. So in the meantime, take care, and if you guys are planning on any travels, travel safely and have fun.